Okay.
Uh, Talking about survival and bug out. A backpack, very simple. You can buy a very cheap, uh, I would say, blanket. Doesn't, you can attach it to your,
Yeah.
just because you don't know what conditions you might be going to. This is an emergency food ration, usually put on lifeboats. It's an extremely high calorie uh, bar. There's probably 8 inside here. Uh, I would say probably about 400 calories per bar. So, it's not great, but it will, nourish you for a good period of time. Like I say, it doesn't take up a lot of room, and you will not starve. So there's one thing. They make these, which are filter straws. So you will basically just put it into water that's questionable and drink through it, and it will filter out, they say, 99% of all bacterias. Um, doesn't mean that you can drink all sorts of water. Some is just, you know, so bad that you can't. But it's a helpful thing, and it's supposed to do 80 gallons. So, and you can also see it doesn't take up much room. Uh, they have bigger filter systems, but for something that you can have anywhere, it doesn't take up much room. Very easy to
Yeah.
take with you. The other meals that they have are MREs. Problem with these is their shelf life is about 5 years, and uh, high heat areas they do not last as long as 5 years. Uh, so at that point they're not as stable as freeze-dried food, but um, also another good one for hiking. If you wanted to just take something with you that was a little bit tastier than the bricks, um, you can find these most everywhere. Not just in a case, but individual things. So if you just want applesauce, you can get applesauce, and that's so you can get what you want instead of buying an entire meal.
Yep.
Let me go and see what else we've got. Of course, I've got my flashlight, and military is kind of dim, but they're made heavy duty. So nice to have a flashlight. This is actually a fire starter. You scrape, uh, you basically scrape it, and it will emit, I want to say, a shower of sparks.
Yeah.
So you can get kindling, not kindling, but tinder started. They sell
Scrape it with what?
a knife blade,
Oh, okay.
and at that point, the shavings will still be sparking as they hit, pine needles or whatever you've got in toilet paper, just to start a fire. You can take a book of matches, a lighter. Doesn't matter if this gets wet though. It will work wet, dry. It will still spark.
Good.